This is the Office Memo, where we talk about podcasting for businesses. Branded podcast, internal podcast, and recruitment podcast, but social business and digital transformation will be passing by. Everything you need to create a better engagement with your employees and generate a lasting connection with your customers and clients. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Office Memo. We're talking about creating a podcast from video. Because I get it. You want to have as much value from your marketing content as possible. So, you decide to do interviews with people via Zoom, which you can directly post on YouTube, or you do a LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram live and save the video within a recording tool. And while you're at it, why not extract the audio and create a podcast? That way you're repurposing the content in a smart way, right? Yes, but up to a point. A video recording is not the same as recording audio for a podcast. With video, the non-verbal gestures are acceptable because they're seen and understood. But if you copy the audio and only add an intro and outro to it and publish it just like that, the long pauses, filler words, and overuse of ums and ah are confusing and even irritating. Listening to a podcast is like reading a book. When you read a book, you're using your imagination to create images you feel that fit into the story. Long pauses when you're thinking about what to say next do not translate well when there is no image. In a video, you can see the person thinking. With audio only, the listener might think, "What is happening? Why am I not hearing anything?" With video, you can get away with the overuse of "you know" and "right" and other filler words because the focus is more on the picture, on your facial expressions. When there's only audio, only the voices, we are automatically going back to creating the images in our mind. And because we are using our imagination, we are more focused on what we're hearing. Which is why podcasting is such a great way to really connect with your community, to teach and to bring your point across. But also why you cannot just extract the audio from a video and publish it as a podcast episode. Even before recording your Zoom video chat or live, you need to think about the wording you're going to use. For example, you cannot say, "During this video, I am going to talk about..." Because if you use this in an audio only, it feels like you're not taking your podcast seriously. It's like your podcast is taking a backseat in comparison to the video, and that is such a waste. With a little bit more consideration in wording, you can make your video and podcast audience feel that you are creating the content just for them. And once you have extracted the audio, you need to edit the content with an editing program. I know that this is where it often goes wrong, because editing is a skill, something you have to learn to do, and not everyone has the time or capability to do so. So instead of learning the skill, or even better hiring someone to edit the audio, they rather publish the whole thing as it is. Let me ask you something. In your business, do you also just do something and send out a product or provide solutions to your clients without checking the quality of your work? Probably not, or at least, I hope not. If you are creating a podcast as part of your business to service the people in your community, to grow your audience, to create more awareness for your business with the ultimate goal to get more clients, sell more products, you need to create a good quality podcast. One that is enjoyable to listen to, where listeners do not have to work hard to get through the content, where they feel that you are speaking directly to them. So better yet, do not focus on video. Turn the concept around and create an audio podcast. and use the video to see your guest. Make them feel a bit more comfortable, but leave it at that. Because as I mentioned before, podcast listeners use their imagination and because of that are more focused on the content. And that is exactly what you want. You want people to hear what you have to say. You want them to remember parts and even tell others. You want them to recommend your podcast because of that interview you did with an inspirational person or that tip you gave that changed someone's life. Reuse those podcast episodes by creating snippets in the form of audiograms, images with special moments and quotes from the show. Reuse parts of the episode to create new episodes. When your episodes have a theme, you can create an audiobook for the subscribers of your newsletters and so on. And hire a professional to edit your episodes. Not only will they take out the long pauses, filler words and ums and ahs, they will clean up the audio, level it out so your guest is not louder than you are. They can add music, audio clips, intro and outro, take out parts you're not happy with, and create a nice flowing episode that is thoroughly enjoyable to listen to. And if you think this is all way too much work, why stop at hiring a podcast editor? Hire us to produce your podcast. We will do the editing, creation of the snippets and quote posts, but we also will come up with amazing ideas, like this audiobook, for example, to grow your podcast and your business. Many thanks for listening. We hope you liked the episode. If you want to start a podcast with our assistance, please feel free to contact us at info@lagerservices.com. Until next time.